fabulous, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with today's class. Let me start by sharing my screen. And before I do that, just to let folks know, I'm going to ask everyone to mute their microphones, but please, if you have any questions, just feel free to unmute yourself, ask away, or if you feel comfortable enough, putting your questions in the chat. We're going to be, both James and I will be monitoring that. So I just love it when people ask questions. That's how, we all learn. And let's take it away. So let me share my screen. All righty.
Can I make you host? Now we are live streaming. Can you please make sure that you will be able to make me a co-host?
Sure. Let me go ahead and do that. Just give me 1 second, folks. We have some station identification things. Where's James? There he is. I've just made you a co-host, James. All right. And James, it looks like, Phyllis, sorry. You have a question about how do you get the app on my, is it your Android phone?
Yes, I'm looking at my phone now and it doesn't say anything about how to do it.
Sure. Phyllis, do you have, can you get to the Google Play Store?
Well, that's where I'm lost because no. It does say Play Store. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
It doesn't say Google. Okay, then Play Store.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to confuse you.
Okay, I'm trying. So now that I'm there, it says search for apps.
Yes, and if you just type out TikTok.
Let's try it together. Why not, right?
TikTok, just like you see here. And I do have another screenshot that I can share for you. I'm just going to fast forward for a moment since we happen to be there. I'll come back in a moment. Just give me a second. It's going to look something like this. Sorry, everyone, for just fast forwarding ahead.
It's giving me a lot of options, but one says
yes, be careful not to select one that says add. It'll say TikTok, videos, music, and ... My screen is showing you an update because I've already installed it on my phone. So
see, I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know which one.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Can you select one? Do you see my screen right now? If you can see.
Okay, the first one looks like that.
Like an ad over here, or it looks like this.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so go ahead and select that one. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
You're so welcome. All right. Let's get started. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm Vicki, your Get Set Up guide for today. And I am in San Jose, California. That's Northern California. I worked in high tech for 30 years doing a number of different things. I did a lot of technical support, lots of technical training, as well as instructional design. I have taught folks from all over the world. Whoops, let's go back. All over the world. I've taught people who are very technical, and I've taught people who are more like yourself, maybe just starting to dip their toes into this world of technology. For me, being a guide with Get Set Up allows me to do what I love, and that's educate folks about technology. So that's a little bit about me. Today, we're a learning organization. We love it when folks have their cameras turned on. I understand not everyone feels that they are camera ready, so I let you make that decision. It's just more fun when we can see each other, but your choice. If you would like a recording of today's class, because we are recording, please just send us an email at help@getsetup.io and request a copy of today's recording. And if you're joining us via live stream today, hello, welcome. You can see and hear everything we're doing today, but I always recommend that folks go onto our Get Set Up website, register for a class, and then that way you can fully participate in the class. And lastly, Get Set Up, as I mentioned, we're a training organization. We're not paid to promote any products or services. I'm not getting paid to promote TikTok. It's all about the training for us. And we offer classes, interest groups, and social hours 7 days a week. We also offer classes from the US, in India. We have the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and I believe Singapore is going to be coming on board soon. So we have you covered 24/7. And for those of you who've taken some of my other classes, you know that I always joke, if you're an insomniac and you're up walking around the house at 2 a.m, log on to Get Set Up. There will be something for you to take. So a few other things about the community. For those of you who have been taking some of our classes and think you might be interested and comfortable enough either hosting an interest group or maybe a social hour, let us know. Reach out to us. You can even send an email at help@getsetup.io, and we will forward it to the appropriate folks. Also, when at the after class today, I'm going to be sending after class notes to everyone. There's going to be a feedback button there. I always encourage folks to use that feedback button. Let us know what other classes you would like us to be putting out there. Other classes you would like us to be scheduling more frequently. Would you like them to be longer, shorter? Whatever ideas you have, we listen to you. This is all about you, and that's how we make things better. Also, if you're enjoying the classes and the interest groups and social hours that you've been involved with here at Get Set Up, spread the word. We've made it very easy now to invite friends, share class information with friends, and you'll see here are some screenshots when you register for a class. So invite others to join in. What are we going to be covering today? First of all, because so many of you are new to TikTok, we're going to be talking about, well, what is TikTok? Who uses it? Just talk very briefly about setting up your TikTok account if you think that you might want to be using TikTok. And I'm going to show folks some basic techniques, what, navigation, what, where to go, how you can record your own video, because that's a big draw with TikTok. And then talk about this thing called challenges. So let's go ahead and get started. And I've gotten a feel for folks who are just starting to use, understanding what TikTok, it sounds like most of our class today is really all about, well, what is this TikTok app? What is it all about? So thanks for letting me know about that. And without any further ado, let's talk a little bit about what is TikTok. So the quick answer is it's considered the short form of video entertainment. The big draw with TikTok is that it lets users very easily create, watch, and share their short videos. So the videos that you can view on TikTok and that you can create on TikTok, they're less than 1 minute, and TikTok recently upped that from 15 seconds to 1 minute. And these videos are known for being funny, quirky, very personal. You can find a video almost on any topic. There's lots of lip syncing, there's comedy, fitness, there's a lot of pranks. We'll talk about challenges, dancing. It's just evolving as we speak. Now, TikTok is a free app. It runs on tablets, smartphones, as well as laptops. And, it's really blown up in popularity, if you will, just over the past few years, because it's so easy to make and post videos. And really, it's a new way of interacting. So, and you'll see that James has, thank you, he's posted some information in the chat about TikTok. Wow, look at this, he's got some great stats here. And sorry if you hear some drilling in the background, they're doing some work in my house. So anyway, that's what TikTok is. It's just this new way of interacting, and it's no surprise when we talk about who uses TikTok, used primarily by the under 50 population. And I found a statistic recently that 70% of users are between 13 and 24. But that said, I am finding that more and more older adults are beginning to post videos too. So I think that means that not only are they posting it, but older adults are also hopping onto TikTok and viewing content. So it's not just for, teenagers, but there's a little bit of everything for everyone. Who else uses TikTok? Well, you're going to find that there are a number of individuals as well as companies that are looking to promote their brand. So let's just say you're starting maybe a fitness business, maybe a fitness coaching business. You might want to go onto TikTok to promote, your brand, your startup, little, individual company. Or if you're a large company, there are a lot of sports teams that are promoting their brand on TikTok. There are a lot of comedians, companies, Dove, Campbell's Soup, all of these companies, they're using TikTok to promote their brand. And they do this through ads as well as something called challenges, which is what we'll talk about in just a moment. So that will give you an idea of who's using TikTok as well as what it is. And once I started and I walk you through, I think you'll get a better idea of what it's being used for. And I will say that I'm going to put this up front here. There is some rough language that is being used in some of the videos, not all, but they're out there. So, just an FYI, and I'm going to show you if you happen to land on a video and it's using language that you just don't care for, you just swipe up, just bypass it altogether. So that's what's happening on TikTok. And let me know if anyone has any questions. And by the way, I have two monitors. So I have some things on one monitor, other things on another monitor. So when I'm moving my head back and forth, you'll know why. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at TikTok. So this is the installation. If anybody wanted to download it and take a look at what's going on, this is what it looks like when you go to either your Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. You'll just download the app and then you can very quickly create an account. It doesn't take very long at all. And I put both of these screenshots in here on purpose because there are a lot of ads when you're on the App Store that show up, and you actually want the app itself. So I did this on purpose. All right. What I'm going to do now is, let me just increase my screen size here. So I've gone ahead and I actually have my phone up right over here. And I have my TikTok app installed. I'm just going to tap on it. And this brings up my TikTok app. I'm going to just tap on it for a moment. You have an unposted video. Oh, continue. Now I'm just going to click cancel. I was just playing around for it. So So this is an example of when you first open up TikTok app, you will start to see videos that are playing. And this is an example, this video of lip syncing. So you'll see a lot of videos that have, been taped. Maybe it's a comedian's show that was being aired, and they'll have snippets of someone's stand-up routine, and people will then use that background to do their own video. So what I did was when I tap on it, it plays the video. When I tap on the screen again, it stops playing. So all you have to do is tap, wants to play, tap again to stop playing. And as you start to view videos, what you'll see is how you can swipe up and down. I'm going to show you how to do that next. And Claudia asked a question, do the videos stay on your site permanently or can videos be deleted? You can, the videos that you create, you can delete them. Yep, you sure can, Claudia. The videos that are playing that other people have created, you can't do anything with them other than swipe up to move to the next one. And we're going to talk about what you can do when you're playing a video. So on this main screen, I just wanted to take you through the basic navigation. Not a lot here. What you'll notice is I'm on the home screen right now. That's where that little house icon is at the bottom of my screen. There's also another screen if I tap on Discover, and we're going to talk about each one of these. This is where you can start searching for content creators if you know their names. You can search for a particular video or a topic or a hashtag. And this is the search screen, which can actually be really useful if you're trying to narrow in on something specific. And one thing that I didn't mention, you'll notice there's trends here and then sounds. TikTok started as a music sharing platform and then eventually morphed to a video sharing platform. So they still offer sound clips, soundtracks, which is why you see sounds and trends. And so this is a Discover screen. We're going to come back to this in just a moment. This icon with the plus sign over here, that's where you'll be able to create your own videos. And I'm going to show you how to do that as well. I'm just going to click on the X button on my upper left-hand corner here. And then the inbox icon down here, this is where you can receive, you might be receiving messages from TikTok. Also, just know that you can add friends, you can invite friends to, join you on TikTok or to interact with you on TikTok if they're already on, and you can message them directly from within TikTok. So that's where your inbox comes in. And then this me icon on the right-hand side, that's where you can modify your account, create your account, edit it, and so on. And so that's just a little bit. I'm going to type on the home icon on the bottom here to get me back. That's just a little bit of basic navigation. And let me know if you have any questions, because now we're going to start to talk a little bit about creating your account. When you download the app, you have the opportunity to create your TikTok account. You can set it up using your phone number or an email address. If you have a Facebook account, you can use your Facebook login credentials, or if you have a Google account, you can use your Google login credentials. So just a little quickie on setting up your account. Kathleen, did you have a question? Sorry, I just saw your hand up.
That's okay. I'm still totally confused about the purpose of TikTok. It's to make videos.
Yes, thank you for asking, because I think maybe other people are still confused too. So this whole idea of TikTok, and remember who's been using it, which generation, which age groups, it is a way of viewing videos that are less than a minute long. A lot of these are funny videos, entertaining. If you need a comic relief break, I will go onto TikTok and just watch maybe 5 minutes worth. So it's entertainment, it's short video clips, but also know that companies and individuals are using TikTok to put out their own videos to promote themselves or their brands. So, but really at its heart, it's meant to be just fun. You are not finding the next cure for cancer on TikTok. There are recipes, there are hacks for, car maintenance, travel, fitness, makeup, fashion, you name it, it's there. A lot of funny personalized videos. So Kathleen, does that help to answer your question? You're like, I don't get
Not
it.
really. When you first had it on the screen, you had some stuff on the left and then you had the right, whatever it is, the life of the teacher. Is that something that comes up? I mean, what comes up on the left and what comes up on the right? And
Sure.
What happens? If something is funny, what do? You go on there and say, I want funny, and it's like a minute or.
Yes.
Whatever.
Let's talk about that right now. That's a perfect lead in. Thank you so much for that.
Me too. I'm lost.
Well, let's see if we can clear some of this up, because I know this is new. We don't sit here, our generation, we're not watching videos necessarily like this. We're used to watching movies. So, you may need to wrap your brain around, think of who's using this. But let's take a look. So viewing videos. When you first open up the TikTok app, videos are going to be automatically started for you viewing. And this is pretty much the life of a teacher. And I'll play it for a moment.
How did you get her to stop? Because when I go to stop the video,
I tap on the screen. Phyllis, I tap on the screen.
And when I do that, I lose everything on the bottom. Where you have home and all those, I have a blank bottom.
You do,
The only time I
really?
can get it back is when I hit and play them again, It's like.
Okay, I'll keep working.
Never mind, don't worry
Okay.
about it.
All right. No, that's okay. We're going to keep working on this. So as I'm viewing a video, the way that I can move to the next video, because it'll keep playing again, I'm going to take my finger and I'm swiping up on my phone.
Okay. And then you get. I'm Sky at this. You don't want to leave me. Nope.
Okay, Phyllis, I'm just going to go ahead and mute you for a second. Sorry about that. If you have a question, go ahead. So this is, again, what I'm doing is I'm swiping up, and this was a live video. This is an ad. I'm swiping up. So, and I'm tapping on the screen to stop it. And you'll see that there are different things happening here, different people. Some people are just telling a story. Some people are lip syncing. Some people are dancing. There's a lot of this type of video that's being served up. So I want to show you what you can do to customize your viewing pleasure, if you will. So when you first start using TikTok, there are going to be videos served up to you, just one after the other. But as you start viewing these videos, so if there was something that you really didn't care for, as soon as it started playing, you'd be like, swipe up. Or maybe you watched a video to the very end. That type of viewing pattern gets picked up by TikTok, and they have this algorithm which allows them to start customizing the types of videos that are going to be served up to you, because they're going to recognize what type of videos you prefer based on how long you watched a video for, if you liked it, if you commented, did you share it, and then other videos that you keep swiping through after, just a few seconds, that will tell them that those aren't the type of videos that you enjoy watching. So again, as you start viewing more and more videos on TikTok, your viewing preferences will start to be established, and you'll start to see more videos being served up of things that you prefer, whether it's, you also, if you've been searching on recipes, cooking, car maintenance, all of this gets picked up by TikTok. So this is, right now I'm on something called the For You, and there's a very complicated formula that TikTok uses to figure out what's going to be, what's on this For You page. So let's take a look on the right-hand side of the screen when you're viewing a video. Now, I'm on my home screen right here. And what are the things that I can do when I'm watching a video? If I like a video, Kathleen, did you have a question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's okay, not a problem. Are these particular screens came up on your view because the algorithm, which I can't pronounce very well,
formula
decided that it was things that you were interested in? And if I, as a new user, went on, anything could come up?
Pretty much in the beginning, yes. And so after a while, if there are videos where you're like, you know what, this is just not my taste, this is not for me, take your finger, swipe up, just go to the next video. And then if something's funny, you can watch it towards the end of the video, swipe up, what's next? And so that's one way of viewing videos.
Now, what do you do on a PC instead of swiping up?
I haven't used it on a PC yet, but there's got to be a way. And let me, I'm going to load it today and I'll find out for you, because you can use it via PC. I've just been using it on my tablet and my smartphone, but you bring up a really good point. I'm going to get comfortable using a bit more comfortable on my PC, and I will let you know. You can, search for it, but I will find out for you. Just more people that I've been, more students have seemed to be working on this on their smartphone and tablet. So I've been teaching with it this way. So, but yes, you can.
Thank you.
So this is how, when you're viewing a video, what can you do? If you really like the content and you want to see more of this, author's videos, you can follow them by tapping on this icon here. So when you tap on the round icon with the plus sign where my little purple pointer is, when you tap on that, you are now following this video creator. And as this person, this Jane K, as she creates more videos, they are going to be served up to you, but you'll find them in this. Do you see where it says following here? So if I tap on following on the upper corner top, this is where I have more. If I just keep, these are just some more of my videos that I've been following. And I'm just going to tap on For You. So when you follow someone, any new videos that they create will automatically be available to you on this following tab. You just tap on it and videos are there. So that's one way that you can customize your viewing, your video viewing, is as you start seeing videos, you're like, I like that, I like her, I like him, oh, this is cute. Follow them. And then when you're following them, their new videos will show up under following. Also, if you happen to like a video, you can tap on the heart here, and that will give them a like. If you wanted to add a comment or see what comments have already been added to this video, if I tap on that little bubble with the 3 dots, these are some of the comments that, you can see. You can also tap down here where it says add a comment and send it to TikTok, and then it will get added to the comments. This white arrow over here, this enables you to share this video with others. If I tap on the little white arrow, what I can do is I can share it to individuals, and that's what's on that send to. If you have contacts that you've been friends that are also on TikTok that you've invited, you will see their names under send to. Another thing that you can do is share this using one of your apps that you've downloaded on your device. SMS, you can text a link to someone. You can email to someone, right here, I could then text this to somebody, and this is the link to that video. there's a lot of different ways to share this video with something that if you've really enjoyed, there's a particularly hilarious video, you're like, oh, my sister needs to see this. Valerie, do you have a question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, if you share it with a person via, say, text or whatever, if the person you're sharing with doesn't have TikTok, will they be able to see the video?
Let me think about that. I wonder if I don't know if James knows the question. And there's the answer, I should say, TikTok. I don't think they need to have an account on TikTok. They do need to have the app, I think, loaded. I think it will only play in the app, so they'll probably have to have the app loaded. I want to verify that answer for you, if that's okay.
Okay,
and I'll show it. Yeah, TikTok loaded if texted.
Vicki,
Yeah,
I can see my granddaughters without having the app on my phone. Her mother will send them to me, but I can go into Facebook. I see all her stuff.
You do? Okay, so it looks like you don't need it. All right.
No, I don't.
But can you find someone on TikTok?
You can, yes. I'm going to show you how to do that. Sure thing. And so this is viewing videos. We talked about, how you follow someone that you really like their videos, you want to see more, how you can like a video, make a comment or view comments, and then share it. And so this is just some of the things that you can do. And also, when you tap down here, I don't know if you can see this icon. It's a little difficult because she's got a striped shirt on. You can find out more about the author. And so that's how you view. And by the way, when you swipe down, you can go back through the video. Swiping up moves you to the next video. Tapping plays it. And then tapping, and some people have very personal stories to tell. It's very endearing. So there's a little bit of everything here. So this is viewing videos, and let me know if you have any questions. I love the questions being asked so far. And also, I'm hoping that this becomes a little bit clearer as you start watching the videos. I think you'll see what is the type of content that's on here. And of course, I'm not going to be playing video after video because we just don't have the time, but it's a free app. And if you're curious, get onto the app, view. I'm going to show you how to search for different topics and different people. And of course, if you really don't care for the app, then you can just remove it from your device. Easy peasy. All right.
Vicki?
Yeah.
Excuse me. I think I've misspoke. My granddaughter goes ahead and posts the video on Facebook and on a couple other things.
Okay.
So I guess I don't think I'm seeing it right from the TikTok.
No, you're not. Probably not.
She's posted it on. She puts it on Twitter.
Okay.
So
and I'm going to verify this too, but this is a great question.
I don't want the wrong information out there.
Okay.
Because I misspoke.
Okay, great. Thank you. Not a problem. So that's viewing videos, and let me know if you have any other questions. Let's move on to the Discover screen because we've had some folks asking, well, how do you find things? So I'm going to tap on my Discover icon on the bottom of the screen here. And there are a number of things that are going on. Like you'll see it says trends here. So as I start scrolling through, you're going to see what's called hashtags. And this is literally, it's a hashtag. And then in this case, it's skip the rinse, do a kickflip. Hashtags, think of them as labels. So when you put your video, when you post it on TikTok, you will do it you'll put a hashtag. What you're doing is you're putting a label onto your video to make it easier for people to find, to locate. You can have more than one hashtag. And so what I'm doing is I'm scrolling through these different videos. These are called challenges, and we're going to talk about this more in just a few minutes. But an individual or company will put out a challenge, and then what you're seeing over here, these are users who posted their own videos to this challenge. And so more on that in just a moment, but this is what you're looking at here. Those are trends. So you'll also notice at the top of the Discover screen, you'll see there's something called search right over here. If I tap in search, I can type out the name of a person. I can type out a hashtag. I can type out I don't know, just a lot of people use this, baking hacks. I mean, anything you can imagine, there are 1-minute videos on. Just, you can search on anything. You can search on a person. I don't know, I'll type out a person's name, Carol, I know. All different people. These are people who are posting videos. You can find them. It's, the sky's the limit here, but this is where if you're looking for something specific, you're going to, I would recommend coming to the Discover screen and then using this search feature to search on a person's name, a hashtag, or a topic, a category. Kathleen, question.
Yes, I just saw it. You go by something like Carolyn Baskin killed her husband. Now, is there any kind of thing in TikTok where there's people going through what's online, or is it just anything goes?
No, I've been doing my own research, and what I've been reading is TikTok they do monitor content. So if there's any nudity, if there's any violence, that kind of stuff, they remove it. So the foul language, not as much. They say that they monitor it. I think maybe if something is just, off the rails, they'll probably take it off.
Is this removing it like Facebook removes it, which means
it removes the post
at all?
It just removes the video post. Yeah.
I mean, Facebook leaves all kinds of things on it that are not acceptable to many people. Is this the same?
It depends on what you consider acceptable to people. What I've been reading is that TikTok will monitor things, as I mentioned, like for nudity or violence or, just racism, whatever it feels is just really not appropriate, and it will remove those posts. So,
okay.
And I actually have to take a look at this. I'm wondering if it'll ban users who've been really just violating, been putting really bad stuff out there. Yeah. At any rate, great question though, because I'm sure other people have a similar question. Yeah. And again, for me, I don't like the foul language. So, if I see a video and I see somebody spewing the foul language, I swipe up. It's like, I don't need this. So a few other things. So this is the search. Does anybody have any questions about searching on anything in TikTok using the search screen? Okay, just stop me. I'm going to tap on my cancel button over here. And then I'm back on my Discover screen. And I'm going to come back here later when we talk about challenges. So to navigate off of this screen, you'll see that to the left of my search field, there is this arrow, this black arrow. It looks like a less than sign. If I tap on that, that brings me to my main screen. This is, the home screen over here. If I tap on home at the bottom, I come back to my home screen. And this is the Discover screen that we were talking about. An easy way to find videos, topics, people, and so on. Let's move on and talk a little bit about creating your video. And for some of you, you're like, I don't know if I'll ever be doing this, but I want to show it to you because if you're wondering, well, how do people do this? These people who are posting these videos, how are they doing this? Well, I'll show you. So first of all, from the main screen, there is this icon over here that has the plus sign. When I tap on that, it brings me to the recording screen. And the first thing that you'll want to do, and it might be difficult because I have a white shirt on, but let's see if I can, this is a little bit better. You can see there's 15 seconds and 60 seconds. So this is where you determine how long your video is going to be. Now, originally, TikTok had a limit of 15 seconds for videos, but they've recently increased it to a minute. And I'm sure as time goes on, it will be even increased past that. So I'm going to keep it as 15 seconds. And remember, the whole idea behind TikTok are these 1 minute or less videos that typically are funny, entertaining. Some of them may be more personal, you know, a little bit tugging at your heartstrings kind of thing, but that's what this is all about. So if I wanted to start my video, I'm going to tap on the record button right over here. I just tap on it and it's now recording. And you'll see the time going across that little time bar. And when I'm done, I'm going to tap on the recording button once more. It stops the recording. And then if I didn't like this and I wanted to just delete it altogether and start from scratch, I could tap on the X button here. If I wanted to re-record, I could tap on the X button here. Or if I'm good to go, I think this is a wonderful video and I want to start posting it, I can just tap on the red check mark over here, the circle, the red circle with the white check mark. So if I tap on that, what it's going to do, here I am. It just keeps going. You can add sounds. If I tap on my sounds, I can just add a sound, which is taking a long time. I can lower the volume. So I have a little bit. I'm going to tap on my next button. And so it just keeps recording over and over again until you decide to either delete it or do something with it. So I just wanted to show you, you can add music to the background. You can add text. You can have special effects. There's a lot of things you can do if you're interested in recording. Now, before you post, there are some things that you probably want to do. You might want to describe your video. If you add one of these hashtags, I mean, remember, it's like a label. You can just, I don't know, silly Friday, you know, anything that helps to describe your post, your video. And you can have multiple hashtags and so on. So let me just go, I'm going to tap on the my little arrow, my left arrow here, because I want to show you a few other things. Oops, let's go back over here. Sorry about that. Who can watch this video right now? It's set to everyone. If I tap on the word everyone, this is where I can determine, do I just want friends? These are people who follow you, who you've invited to follow you, or only me. And I usually tap only me because I'm not posting my videos. So if you want to practice and just see what this is all about, I would say just flag it to only me and then nobody else sees it. When you post your videos, you can allow comments or just disable that, turn that off. The duet and the stitch, these are additional what's the word? Not services, but like Allow Duet allows you to use like a split screen where you can be recording your video while another video is playing alongside of you. So that's the Duet. You can do your own version of a video while it's playing. Stitch allows you to stitch together, if you will. Maybe you have small videos that you would like to stitch together in one video, or if there are other videos from other people that you can also stitch them together. And then you can also download this to your device. The other thing that you can do down here when you're recording your video, if you're not ready to post this yet, you can save it to your drafts. And then when you're ready, go into your drafts and post it. So now I'm just posting this to me. So if I post it, what's going to happen is you'll see in the upper left-hand corner of my screen, it's rendering the video. And when it's done, it'll say, posted your private video uploaded. The next question is, well, where do you find these videos? So if you go down to the lower right-hand corner, this is where the me icon is. If I tap on me, this is my profile. These are the drafts. I have a few videos in my draft. But down towards the bottom of the screen here, you'll see that there are a few other videos. If I tap on the little lock, then these are my private videos that I haven't posted for the world to see. And here's my video. And when I'm ready, I can then change that and post it if I want other people to see it. And so I just wanted to show you how you can create a video if anyone is interested, or if you're just curious, how do people do this? There's other additional effects and things you can do, but this is just the quick and easy. So I'm going to tap on the home icon down here. Does anyone have any questions about posting videos, creating videos? Anybody think they may be creating a video at all?
Question, Vicki.
Yeah.
So when you're doing your video, it's necessary to do the hashtag, or can you do it without hashtag?
You can do it without a hashtag, but a lot of people like to put a hashtag on, especially, it's a label. It makes it easier for people to search on. It helps to categorize your video, if you will. You can put a more detailed description in there. Up to you. Your call. Yeah, Kathleen.
This is probably the kind of question that there is no real answer to, but I can't understand why anybody would want to do this if you're not, under 25.
Me too.
And I completely understand that. And first of all, I want to applaud you folks for just coming and trying to find out what TikTok is all about. James has done an amazing job in the chat. I don't know if you've had a chance to read some of his awesome comments about, why people would use TikTok. And part of my answer, Kathleen, is going to be, if you have younger family members, kids, grandkids, other members of the family who are younger, they spend a lot of time on social media, not Facebook, because that's old folks like us, but TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. This is their world. This is where they live. And so if you want to be able to connect with them and understand their world, you might want to just at least take a glance at what's going on at TikTok so that you can be part of their world too, because this is how they communicate. This is how they connect with others. So I know that may not be the answer that you were hoping for, but this is, how I see it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm 62 years young, And I will get onto TikTok if I need a mental break during the day. I will just hop on maybe for 5 minutes and just giggle and laugh at some of the ridiculous, videos that I see. So for me, it's short entertainment. And for other folks, who are trying to put their brand out there and just become better known, there are some comedians that are using this, actors and actresses. It's social media. It's another way of being seen. We may not understand it, but it's how a chunk of a population relates and interacts.
Vicki?
Yeah.
Yeah, we chatted earlier for her question. This was a time my granddaughter a year ago went on and did a video, and people picked up on it. It dealt with the closing of the football season, and people liked it. She made another, and she's been making them all year. ESPN has hired her. Microsoft, she did one on out in Colorado. She now has a full-time job, all because of TikTok. She is a college grad. She had to move back home when everything got shut down. But they're fun, but she's also doing very well. Businesses hire. I didn't understand, why would a business hire her to do something? I didn't see it on TV. She said, no, Grandma, it's on the internet. So like Lowe's or these different places, they hire people to do things. So.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing, Mary Ellen, because I think it helps kind of answer that question of why.
I didn't understand. I thought that this is cute, this is fun, and then all of a sudden I'm getting messages. Wow, we're up to 1,000. Oh, we're now 1 million. This type of thing, and I'm thinking, what? Who does this? But
yeah. Yeah, Salwa, did you have a question?
So yes, is this like the YouTube or with the lower minutes or what? Or is this different?
It's a little different in that these are meant to be videos that are less than 1 minute or less. And with YouTube videos, typically they're a little bit longer. And it's just, they're both instructional. But I think with TikTok, there's more an element of humor and silliness. There are a lot of YouTube, there's a lot of that too on YouTube, but a lot of YouTube is very heavy also on instructional content. And you'll find that on some TikTok, you'll see these 1 minute videos on, how to make this cheesecake, in a mug. There are definitely those types of quick videos, but it's meant to be, I think it's more on the entertainment side. There's still that on YouTube, but these are 1 minute or less.
Okay, thank you.
Quick. Hi, Dawn. Question.
Hi. Yes. You asked about, is anybody planning on making videos? So I have a nonprofit children's shoe organization because we are new. So that was a way I was thinking about reaching out for people to know more about us. So I had to learn about TikTok. So Miss Claudia Cream invited me to this event, to this class. And I'm grateful to her because she's always supported me since she found out about our nonprofit children's shoe organization. But that is a way now that we're thinking about reaching out and letting people know who we are and what we do.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you so much, because you bring up a good point. It's not just about lip syncing and, let me show you how I do my fun eyebrows. There are nonprofits as well as profits out there. And it's all about putting the word out there. And you'll also see there are videos about causes. Black Lives Matter, the Me Too, it's not just about lip syncing. there are some very serious videos out there as well. Just, it's a way of people interacting, connecting with each other, but also, you know, helping to put your brand out there, your company or your individual self out there. Yeah. Thanks so much for that, Dawn. Yeah, that was
Quite
great.
welcome.
And thanks, Claudia, for bringing people on. Oh, all right. Sawa, did you have another question? No, you just forgot to put your hand. She's like, oh, I forgot to put my hand down. That's okay. That's okay. Let's finish up by talking about TikTok challenges. So what are they? And, you know, it's a way for viewers to, you know, as I say here, to, you know, really create their own videos to participate that align maybe with a brand or a cause, some kind of movement. Now, challenges can be posted by individuals, you know, you or me, or by what we call sponsors, branded TikTok challenges, whether it's nonprofit or Nike or the NFL. And it's a marketing tool in a lot of ways. This is how folks are getting their brands out there, promoting their viewership. You know, when I was doing my reading, my research, when I was first starting this, the key ingredients to a successful challenge, what they'll tell you is you want to have some great music going on in the background. Make sure your challenges are easy to replicate and that they're fun. So there are fun challenges, you know, show me your best handstand. There, you know, are serious challenges. I think Dove, last year they did like a Mother's Day challenge, you know, what's your favorite mom moment? And then people posted, you know, doing something for their mom, being with their mom, that kind of a thing. And this is where the Discover screen comes in. I'm just tapping on my Discover icon, and we talked about these hashtags. So each one of these is what we call a challenge. So I'm just going to scroll through these. Here, I'll just tap on do a kickflip, because so many of us are we're on our skateboards every day. This, I'm sure this means so much to us. And when you tap on the hashtag, it will just kind of explain, what is this challenge about? You know, do a kickflip, you know, what can you do? And then each one of these videos is someone showing how to do their kickflip. And you just, and each one of, this is a lady who is okay, let me just go back. And so these are, some of these are sponsored, some of them individuals have put out their own challenge. And the way that you respond to, or that you participate in a challenge, is you'll see at the bottom, there's this red button where it's a little a video camera, and it says use this hashtag. When you tap on that, what you're doing is it allows you to go into your recording, and then you can record your own video and it will show up under this challenge. So let me just, I'm going to tap on the X and it will show up, your video will then show up underneath here under this challenge. So anybody have any questions about what a challenge is? They're really interesting, and there's challenges about, for everything. And you can search on challenges. These are the challenges that are currently trending right now. This is the Oscars. You know, you can look at that on your own. So that is challenges. Anybody have any questions about challenges?
Just how did you get to challenges?
Oh, sure. What I did was, let me tap on my home screen down here, my home icon. And what I've done is on the bottom, I've tapped on the Discover down here. Phyllis, did you get that straightened out?
Yeah, I'm looking at the same
Okay.
screen. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. And so these are challenges. This is really how a big way that folks get their brands promoted. And, you know, we're just past the hour here. I love teaching this class. I get so many great questions. And we had 2 questions that have come up. I want to make sure I include them in our after class notes. And I'm hoping that for those of you who came to class today thinking, what is this? You at least have a better idea of what TikTok is, whether you're going to be hopping on to it and using it or not using it. You know, obviously leave that up to you. But, you know, just remember, it's this short entertainment value. Videos are 1 minute or less. Videos are on a variety of topics: silly, funny, personal, serious. And if you're going to be posting your own videos, you can post them for the world to see, just for your friends who you've invited onto TikTok to see, or just keep them private for yourself and share them with 1 or more people. So that is TikTok in a nutshell. I wanted to thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for your wonderful questions. And I hope to see you in some of my other classes. I teach some of the Zoom classes, a number of different Google classes. Also, I teach Snapchat. There's some other classes that you might want to take a look at if you're interested in social media. Otherwise, I am going to just thank you and wrap it up for today. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and let me know if anybody has any other questions. Otherwise, thanks everyone for joining me today. I had a lot of fun. I'm hoping you have a little bit of a better idea about what's going on with TikTok. And have a great rest of your Friday wherever you are.
Vicki, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for your awesome questions.
Thank you, Vicki. Learned a lot.
Take care,
Enjoy your
everyone.
weekend. Bye.
Bye.